So guys, we have already learned parametric equation, then chain rule, and also composite function, right? So now we will understand implicit function. So implicit function is, for example, we have here y is equal to f of x, but this function is like this way: x cube plus y cube minus 9xy is equal to 0. So this function is so hard. This is so hard to convert it to y is equal to f of x. Like if you want to keep just y on the left side and everything else on the right side, so it will be so difficult task for you. So that's why we use implicit. That's why it is called implicit function. And to differentiate a implicit function, we have to differentiate the whole function in both sides. Okay, you have to differentiate the function in both sides. Like this example here, we have x square y plus xy square is equal to 6. So we have to derivative this function with respect to x. So this is a implicit function because it is too hard to keep y on the left side and everything else on the right side. Okay. So you just differentiate the both part. Okay, like the left part and right part with respect to x. So you can see here dx of x square y and dx of xy square. That means we derivative here. We just find derivative here and also here, and also on the right side. You see here, derivative of x square y, derivative of xy square, and derivative of 6. So derivative of x square y, it will make 2 into 2xy plus x square y derivative. So this is product rule because we have. So here is the product rule and also chain rule. Okay, so let me explain this. So this is x square y. That means x square into y, right? So we can imagine like u into v, or like product rule. So product rule, we already know that it will be u derivative v plus v derivative u, right? So u derivative v plus v derivative u. So now here is x square. So derivative of x square will be 2x. And derivative of y. So here is the interesting part, and here is the here lots of students make mistake because we are calculating the derivative of y with respect to x. So see here we have two different variable, right? One is x and another one is y. So that's why we cannot differentiate it in our normal rule. So we have to keep this. We have to keep it this way, like y derivative. We do not calculate this way. Okay. We just keep it as it is because this is not like this one. This one is a derivative of x square with respect to x. But this one is derivative of y with respect to x. That means here is two different variables. We are differentiating y, but it is with respect to x. That means we cannot differentiate with our general rule. Okay, so we just keep as it is. Do not write on here. Okay, do not write on here. And in the second part, we have derivative of xy square. So again, this is our product rule. Okay, so derivative of xy square, it will be derivative of x into y square plus x into derivative of y square. So again, derivative of x will be 1. So 1 into y square, that means y square. And derivative of x will be, sorry, this is not derivative, this is only x. So this x is here, and derivative of y square. So again, this is with respect to x. That means we cannot write only 2y, okay? We cannot write 2y because we are calculating derivative with respect to x. That's why we have to use chain rule here. Okay. So in chain rule tells us, firstly we have to derivative the outside function. So outside function is y square. So y square means what? Y square, derivative of y square is 2y. And now we have to find the derivative of linear function. So linear function is only y. So derivative of y is y derivative, okay? So in total, derivative of y square with respect to x, this will be 2y into y. 2y into y derivative, okay? 2y into y derivative. So now, if you just simplify this, it will be y square plus 2xy into y derivative. Guys, can you understand?
Will you please explain the product rule? It's very difficult.
Okay, product rule. So product rule is, if two function is like this way, u multiply b. Two function is multiply, okay? They are multiplied. So derivative of u multiply b. So firstly, it will be u derivative b plus v derivative u. Or simply we just derivative first function and we keep second function, plus we derivative second function and we keep first function. This is our product rule, okay?
This is the product rule.
Yes, this is the.
Okay.
So here you can see x square y. So x square and y, they are like x square. This is multiplied. The x square is multiplied y, okay? So
Yeah.
we can use product rule here. So our product rule is derivative of first function and we keep second function, plus derivative of second function and we keep first function.
Yeah.
So now derivative of x square will be 2x. This is 2x. And this y, we just put it here. And this is plus, and this is x square and derivative of y. So here is the interesting part, because this derivative is with respect to x. So we cannot just find the derivative here, okay? Like we cannot write derivative of y is equal to 1. Because it is calculated with respect to x. So just we just keep it as it is.
Okay.
We just keep it here. So now on the next line. So in the next line we have xy square. So xy square, this is also again a product rule. Derivative of first function and we keep second function, plus derivative of second function and we keep first function. So here derivative of x will be 1. So 1 into y square, that means y square. And derivative of y square. So here is the interesting part. This y square, this is calculated with respect to x, right? So we have two different variable here. So that means we have to use chain rule. Okay.
Can you share your screen? I can't see anything.
Oh, okay, sorry. So can you see now?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me stop the sharing and also start again. So can you see now?
No.
You cannot see?
Let me show you what I can see.
Okay, you can rejoin, okay?
Okay.
So only me, nothing else. Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing, Julian?
Yeah, I can still,
Oh,
I can still
no.
see your screen.
So Zakira and Rupo, can you see my screen?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, okay. So I think there is some problem with your laptop.
Okay.
Uh,
I will,
I,
I will make it again. I will make another group study again. Okay, so don't worry.
Okay.
she didn't even showed up in the participant.
Oh yeah, you don't show up in the participant also.
Yeah.
I don't know why. So you can join using your phone. Emposo, you can join using your phone. Try using your phone. So
Right.
let's continue. So here we had derivative of y square, right? So I already told you that we cannot calculate it like 2y. We cannot write 2y because this is with respect to x. So that's why we have to use chain rule. So chain rule means outside inside derivative, right? So outside function is y square. That means 2y. Derivative of y square is equal to 2y. And inside function it is only y, right? It is only y. So derivative of y will be y derivative. So in total, this is y square plus 2xy into y derivative. So Zakir, can you understand now the product rule and this chain rule?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this way we calculate the derivative of implicit function, okay? And implicit function means some function where we cannot keep y on the left side, okay? So here is the definition. In case of implicit functions, dependent variable y cannot be isolated on side of the equation. For example, this one. So to find the derivative of the implicit function, we differentiate both sides with respect to x. Okay. So this is our implicit function, and this way we calculate the derivative of the implicit function. So now we can move forward to our lecture 6. Okay. Ahid.
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ সমস্যা নেই
Yeah, okay.
So in so firstly, let's discuss about our class test. So
Yeah.
at the first question, this was our function, and the question was, is the function continuous? Okay, it will be B. Okay, answer will be B. So is the function continuous and not differentiate? Is the function continuous, or is the function differentiable? Okay. So to calculate the continuity and differentiability, we have to find two things. Firstly, left hand limit and right hand limit. Okay. Firstly, left hand limit, right hand limit, and the f of x value. If the three values are same, then this function is continuous. Okay. If our left hand limit, right hand limit, and f of x, their value are same, like you can see here 0 0 0, right? Their value are same. So if then this function is continuous. So for example, here in our question, it was told that is the function continuous at x is equal to 0 point. So if we graph this function, it will be this way. So let me show you. So for modulus x, we already know that it can be plus x when x is greater than 0, and it can be minus x when x is less than 0, right?
Yeah.
So if you graph this function and this function, like it is x is y is equal to x and y is equal to minus x, right? So y is equal to x will be, for example, you take x is equal to 1. So y will be also 1. You take x is equal to 2. Y will be 2. So on. That means here. 2, 2. That means here, right? So you take x equal to 0. Y will be also 0, right? Okay. So 0, 0 here. So this is our graph, and again this. So it will be x is equal to, let's say you take x is equal to 1. So y will be minus 1. You take x is equal to 2. Y will be minus 2, right? You take x is equal to 0. Y will be 0. So this function is here. So this way we draw the graph. So now let's see what is our left hand limit, right hand limit, and what is f of x. So in our question, it was told that is the function continuous at x is equal to 0 point. So our f of x here we just take 0. If in our question it was told that if they told like if this function is this function differentiable or continuous at x is equal to 2 point. So here f of 0 we just calculate f of 2. Can you understand, guys?
Yeah.
So if in the question it was told that is the function continuous at x is equal to 2, then we would calculate f of 2, okay? And then it would be also 2 plus. It would be also the right hand limit would be also 2 plus, and left hand limit would also 2 minus. Okay. But our Laushi told our Laushi gave that if the function continuous at x is equal to 0 point. So that's why we
0.
calculate f of 0,
0.
then right hand limit and left hand limit. So to calculate right hand limit, you just substitute 0 here, okay?
Okay.
So limit x tends to 0 plus 0 will be 0. And in the left hand limit, you just substitute 0 here. So limit x tends to 0 minus x will be 0. Also 0, okay?
0. Okay.
So we can see here, our left hand limit, right hand limit, and our function value, all these three are same. So that's why our function is continuous. So now we have to see if it is differentiable at x is equal to 0 or at this point. Is this function differentiable at this point, okay? So you can see here, in this point, our value of x is 0, right? So for this, we have to calculate right hand derivative and left hand derivative. Previously, we calculated right hand limit and left hand limit. Now we have to calculate right hand derivative and left hand derivative. So right hand derivative is derivative of x. So it will be 1. And left hand derivative is derivative of minus x, right? So derivative of minus x is equal to minus 1. So you see here, they are not same, right? So as left hand derivative and right hand derivative, they are, it will be r. As left hand limit and left hand derivative and right hand derivative, they are not same. That's why this function is not differentiable at the point 0, 0.
0 point.
Or x is equal to 0. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
So two things. Firstly, we calculate the left hand limit, right hand limit, and our function value. And then we calculate the derivative, or left hand derivative and right hand derivative. So this way we can find if a function is continuous or if a function is differentiable or not. So here is the second example. It is ddx of ln on plus x square. So again, we have two functions here. We already know that ddx of ln x. ddx of ln x will be 1 by x, right? But we don't know ddx of ln 1 plus x square. So we have to think that this function, this is our inner function, right? Inner function. And ln x, then ln u will be our outer function. Ln u will be our outer function. So ln u means 1 by u. So here u is equal to what? U is equal to 1 plus x square. So this is our outer function, or this is the derivative of outer function. Then you multiply the inner function. So the inner function is 1 plus x square. So derivative of 1 plus x square will be 2x. Okay. So in total it will make
Okay.
2x by 1 plus x square. Guys, can you understand?
Yeah.
Nahid, Zakir,
Yes, a little bit.
a little bit, why a little bit?
Yeah, I don't know the rule of this ln u equal to 1 over u.
This is
That's why.
chain rule. This is chain rule. We already discussed it, right? In the first part, or in the first part.
Yeah.
Chain rule was outside.
ভাই এক
inside,
নম্বরটা
right?
আরেকবার
Okay, let me tell you. again.
এক নম্বরটা আরেকবার একটু বোঝাবা গ্রাফটা?
Ek number.
হ্যাঁ গ্রাফটা।
Oh, this graph.
হ্যাঁ,
So this graph.
এক নম্বরে
Oh, this graph. Okay.
Hmm.
So our function is y is equal to modulus x. So we know that we can take plus value and also minus value inside of this modulus, right? So our domain is plus x and minus x. So y is equal to plus x and y is equal to minus x. Here is our domain. So now we have to see how this looks like in the graph. So to draw a graph, there is nothing. Just take some value of x, and you will get some value of y, and put those coordinate pair in the graph. Okay. For example, you take x is equal to 1. So as x is equal to y, that means y will be also 1. If you take x is equal to 2, so y will be 2. So we get 1 1 and 2 2. We get these two coordinate pair. So 1 1, it will be here, and 2 2, it will be here, right? So you can see our graph is like this way. And for this part, y is equal to minus x, you take x is equal to, again you take x is equal to 1. So if x is equal to 1, so if x is equal to 1, y will be minus 1. If x is equal to 2, y will be minus 2.
Oh,
If x is equal to 0, y will be minus 0 or only 0. Okay. So we get three coordinate pair. One is 1 comma minus 1, and another one is 2 comma minus 2, and another one is 0 comma 0, right? So 1 comma minus 1. So minus 1. Sorry, minus 1 comma 1, minus 1 comma 1. So minus 1 1 here. Then minus 2 we get 2. That means here. Then 0 we get 0. So can you see our graph is going this way. So this is the graph of y is equal, f of x is equal to modulus x. Right? Can you understand?
যদি ওইখানে মানে
Yeah.
x equal to -1 থাকতো অথবা 2 - 2 থাকতো, তাহলে কি এটা ডিফারেন্সিয়েবল হতো?
X equal to minus 1, right? Differentiable. Okay, let me find x is equal to minus 1. So firstly we have to see that if it is continuous or not. Okay. So we just put here
Okay.
minus x equal to -1, right, Mahit?
Yeah.
So minus
Yeah.
1. It will make -1. And limit
Yeah.
x tends to -1. So it will also make -1.
Yeah.
Limit x tends to -1 minus. So it will also make -1. So this function is continuous. Now let's see the derivative. So -1 here. X equal to -1. So the function will look like x is greater than or equal to -1 and minus x is less than -1, okay? The function will look like this way. X will be greater than or equal to -1 and x will be less than -1. So it will be derivative of x this is 1 and derivative of minus x it is -1. Yeah, this will be not also this will not be continuous, okay? I think so this will not we cannot differentiate. This will be not differentiable. I think
0 are same. -1 -1 are same. So why
sorry,
it cannot be continuous?
it will be continuous but not differentiable. Yeah, if you want to find that if this function is continuous or differentiable at x is equal to -1, so yeah, it will be continuous, but it will not be differentiable, okay? Because you can see here, you cannot find a, so our function is like this way, right? So you cannot find a tangent line when this line is straight. This must be a curve. To find a straight line, it must be a curved line, okay? Because if this is a line, so you just find the derivative. That means the derivative will look like this way. This is our -1 point and this is look like this way. So the line and the derivative line, they both are same. So that's why maybe the derivative will be 0, okay? Derivative of that function will be 0, I think. Or it will be not differentiable. Either 0 or not differentiable, okay?
Okay.
But I'm not
মানে
sure.
কনস্ট্যান্ট যায় আসতো এখানে যদি সেম থাকতো তাহলে
Maybe
ডিফারেন্ট
it
নট
can be
ডিফারেন্সিয়েবল
differentiable, but the value will be 0. Here it will be 0. I think so, okay? Because according to the graph, it is differentiable, but the value is 0. So, okay, let me search on Google if this function is differentiable at x is equal to 0 or not. Is the function of different x equal to -1, right? -1. Differential. F of x is equal to
ওর ভাই এটা না হলে বাদ দাও, সমস্যা নাই।
modulo
কালকে এই বাদ ভালো সুবিধা হবে। আজকে চাকরিরা আছে
-1.
গুলো কন্টিনিউ করো।
So I'm also a beginner like you, okay? So maybe
Okay, okay, no problem.
derivative of
পরে
-1. So if x is equal to -1 here, derivative value -1.
3 নাম্বার। না, আমি বলতে চাচ্ছিলাম এই কারণে যে 0 0 মনে করো সেম, দুইটা মান সেম, আর এখানে -1 যদি দুইটা সেম হয় তাহলে এটা হবে কিনা আসলে, এই জন্য।
এটা ডেরিভেটিভ করার পরে আসলে ডেরিভেটিভ অফ f of x এটা তো where x is equal to -1. X is equal to -1 here. Derivative value at this point is -1 1. -1. Derivative is -1.
এটা বাদ দাও, 3 নাম্বারে যাও,
Okay, okay.
পরে
-1.
দেখলে হবে।
Okay, so let's skip this. So number 3. So we have here it is a second variable and third derivative. Sorry, it is second derivative and third derivative. Okay. You can see here dx square and dx square.
রুল
That means it is second derivative and this is second derivative. That means y double derivative. Okay.
রুলসটা আগে লিখে দাও,
So how do
রুলসটা
we
আগে লিখে
find?
দাও, এখানে যে রুলসটা ব্যবহার হয়েছে।
So the rule is if it is y double derivative. So firstly we calculate. We just derivative this function. Okay. We just calculate the derivative of this function. And for example, the answer is okay. So this function is y, and its derivative is y derivative, right? And again we derivative this y, like derivative of this y. Okay. So the rule, maybe you don't need to know the rule. That is so simple. So this is called second derivative. So what is second derivative? For example, we have a function x ln x. So we have to differentiate these 2 times. So firstly, you differentiate the whole function x ln x. So derivative of the whole function, it will be ln x plus 1 using the product rule. Okay. So let me show you here. So this was x into ln x. So its product will be x derivative into ln x plus ln x derivative into x, right? So x derivative is 1. So 1 into ln x means ln x plus ln x derivative is 1 by x. Ln x derivative is 1 by x. According to the formula, derivative of ln x will be 1 by x. So this is 1 by x, and we have only x here. So x get cancelled. Then we will get ln x plus 1. Ln x plus 1. So we have less than 1 minute, guys. We have to make another meeting. So join.
Yeah, okay.
কালকে করো, না হলে সমস্যা নাই, আজকে।
No, I have to finish this because as we started, we have to finish the whole topic.
ওকে, হোমওয়ার্ক শেষ করো তাহলে।
So let's join again, okay?